Hello, my name is Heather Horton. I'm the director of the Wellness Resource Center.
And hi there, my name is Brian Young. I'm the Vice President for IT and Chief Technology Officer. We want to thank you for taking a few minutes to spend time with us. What we'd like to share with you today are some of the steps that CC is taking as we begin to safely reopen campus. Safely meaning that we want safety to be paramount, first and foremost, for our students, our faculty, our staff, and certainly those that fall into one of the vulnerable populations. So today we're going to talk about some of the efforts we are taking. This is just some of the many around testing, contact tracing, and some other preventative measures. So I'll first let Dr. Horton start with the testing and tracing measures that the campus is going to be undertaking.
Yeah, so we have been working really closely with our public health department here in Colorado Springs, as well as with community and campus healthcare providers to develop a multi-layered approach to testing and screening. And part of what that is going to include is access to healthcare for our students, staff, and faculty, both in person and virtually. We'll also have a team of contact tracers who will work with our public health department. And we've identified locations for isolation and quarantine should we need them. We'll have on-campus testing that really is designed to meet the needs of our campus community. And with that, I will hand back off to Brian.
Great. Thanks, Heather. So along with the testing and the tracing and the work that Heather and the team are doing, campus can be really assured that we have taken great lengths to follow local, state, health, and governor's guidelines around this COVID pandemic. Some of the preventative measures and things that we are also doing for campus to make sure, again, safety being paramount, to make sure that campus is safe, and that we will be asking each of you plays an important role in campus being a safe environment. And some of those preventative measures are things that you well know about. We will be asking everyone to social distance. We will be asking people in spaces to make sure you are social distancing. We will be making sure our classrooms are properly socially distanced. We will be looking at spaces outside for classroom use while the weather is good here in the Springs. We will be having many locations around campus for touchless temperature taking as a preventative means of knowing that someone might be feeling a little ill. We'll be making sure that campus and our community are wearing masks. Right? Masks can be a great way to help us reduce the spread of the virus. We'll be asking people to wash their hands on a regular basis. We'll have plenty of hand sanitizer and touchless hand sanitizer stations around campus that will be put in residence halls, in locations all throughout the buildings on campus. And we'll also be having some other preventative measures such as plexiglass shields in certain locations where there's front desks or a cashier station. The other thing that I want to share is that we also have some technology solutions that we're putting forward that will help, again, keep campus safe. A few of those are we're looking at some density monitoring systems for places such as our library, El Pomar, Warner, that will allow students to see, faculty, staff to see on their smartphone that a building is already at 50% capacity, or that it's only at 30% capacity and hey, I can head over there. So that's a technology we are exploring and looking to deploy. We're also looking at an app that students, faculty, and staff could use on a daily basis that would let them ask 5 questions. How am I feeling today? Do I have a temperature? Am I good to go? Am I ready to start my day? Or should I stay at home? And so we're looking at an app that will allow us to ask a few questions for you to answer that will say, hey, am I good, or should I stay in my place of residence? And then lastly, we're looking at some solutions around queuing so that we don't have to, so that we can avoid lines, standing in line in locations, whether that be for food or at the registrar's location or picking up a book at the library. So more to come on those, but some exciting solutions that we're bringing to the table, again, all in the idea that we want to be safe. Here to talk about some of the wellness aspects.
Yeah, absolutely. And that piece of being a part of a community is such a foundation of how we operate at Colorado College. And so that idea of how we look out for one another and participate in all of those measures together is really important. We also recognize that each of us comes to our campus community as complex whole people. And before the disruptions caused by COVID in the spring, we had been working on a new, more integrated approach to well-being. And those efforts have continued as we've been planning for a return to campus. So when you come back, or enter our campus community for our entering students, you'll see multiple points of entry for mental health support and resources and services. And we will also have counseling available both in person and virtually. And we'll have robust opportunities for students to develop those skills for self-care, self-awareness, resiliency, spiritual connection, and leadership. Although we know that things are going to look different for us in the fall, and there's still some uncertainty about exactly what that will look like, there's a lot that has not changed on the Colorado College campus. And I can certainly say that every day I see my colleagues fully engaged in a commitment to creating a campus community and a college experience that will be nurturing, safe, and transformative for our students. And we're so excited to have our students come back to campus because we know that they will help us to create a really vibrant, healthy community. So we're really excited to see y'all, and we'll keep you updated with more information about all of the things that Brian and I have talked with you about a little bit today.
Thanks, Heather. And I hope to all of you out there, this gives you just a sense. It's just the tip of the iceberg of a tremendous amount of work that faculty and staff and some existing students here have done to help make campus a safe environment as we slowly start to get back to some sort of normality. All of these efforts we've talked about, plus a tremendous number of others, are in place. Again, all in the auspice of we want to be a safe campus. So that being said, thanks for watching. We'll be in some virtual town halls and other things in the coming weeks. We hope we can answer questions. You can always reach out to us. But until then, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you back on campus.
Bye, everybody.